Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher in this game, Hunter Green. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Addison Barger getting ready to hit. Throw over to first, and Springer's in there safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. That one in triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Guerrero is set down.
Batting fourth.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Addison Barger.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Bichette, the next to hit, takes ball one. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Chris Bassett.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Up and in, ball one. just missed. Out. That's in there, and it's 2-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second, right fielder.
So up next, Noel V. Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Lucas on his way over, makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting third, shortstop.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
The batter now, Elly De La Cruz. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive. And George makes the grab.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes. He's been a great free agent sign. Hayes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air. Bichette. And that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Green back to work. And that's a little bit high. and it's 1-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the second.
If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. In there at the knees. Out to short, De La Cruz. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7th, right fielder Nathan Lucas.
2 outs, base is empty. Nathan Lucas, the next to hit. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. No score here in the second. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. In the air, center field. Friedel under it, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back.
Leading
Now the left
off for the
fielder,
Reds,
Gavin Lux.
Left fielder, Gavin Lux.
In the air, left field. Springer there makes the catch.
Batting 6th, first baseman, number 16.
And now the first baseman. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. And that is out of play. This one lifted in the air, left field, and George makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
It gets down, base hit, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line
Batting
drive to
ninth,
the opposite
second
field.
baseman,
There's a lot of hard
Matt
work and discipline that
McLean.
goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Matt McLean, the next to hit for the Reds. Not even close there, and that's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that's downstairs. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one's in there. 2 balls and a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
New inning getting
Leading
started,
off for
and
the
now
Blue
for the
Jays,
Jays,
third
Ernie
baseman,
Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Misses
That's a
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one in triple digits. Next offering is downstairs. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And that misses. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. That misses.
2-1.
2-1.
That's a ball.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his
Now
spot.
left
Hitter
fielder,
didn't offer
George
at it.
Springer.
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's George Springer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Jimenez at first, one gone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Move to first. Jimenez dives back in safely. Kicks and fires. That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
1-2.
And the slider just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And it remains 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That misses, and that's ball three.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, right field. Marte on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Stepping in, Addison Barger. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
No, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Now the number 2 hitter, Noel V. Marte. Hit in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a two-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and a count now even up. On the ground. Off balance speed, there's one, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's a strike. Now 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Lifted in the air out to left. Springer there makes the catch. Reds leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the 4th. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Friedel hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Outside, ball.
Varsho, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Next pitch is downstairs. 4th inning underway, no score. This one in the air. De La Cruz. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Cincinnati, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gavin Lux. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Good eye right there.
Out.
That one misses. 2-2. Swing at a ground ball. Bichette whips it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And here's the first baseman. And he's already singled in this game. That's in there. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Now 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ke'Bryan Hayes now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Ball one, no strikes. On the ground to short. Bichette sends it across to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. Still no score. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. The other way. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Kirk on at first, nobody out. That clips the corner. And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one's gotta feel good. His 11th of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Just missed.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hike one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a ball.
Nobody out with a
2-2.
pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the fifth. Ripped on a line. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Stringing them together, that's
Now
3
batting,
hits in a
second
row.
baseman,
Nice line
Andres
drive to the pull
Jimenez.
side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andres Jimenez digs in now. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, nobody out. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Martinez getting loose out there. Abbott getting cranked up as well. Next offering
missed. That's
misses,
the ball.
and it's 1-2.
Too close for me,
1-2.
partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. No outs. Runner on second. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a
Left
strike
fielder,
or, you
George
know, it was a
Springer.
ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Check on the runner. Clement
Hey,
back in on a
let's
dive.
go.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Addison Barker
batting,
next up for the Blue
designated
Jays.
hitter, Addison
0 for 2
Barker.
in this one. And that
That's the ball.
misses. Ball 1. Fastball
Yeah.
for a strike. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Up and
Nope,
in,
ball.
and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one in triple digits. another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and here's
off
the
for the
catcher,
Reds,
Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino.
Bassett back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Oh, 2 now.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got it. 1 gone here. Matt McClain,
Now
the
batting,
next to hit for the
second
Reds.
baseman,
Struck out
Matt
looking his first
McClain.
time. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Oh, I think the key,
Now
I mean, if he
batting,
can get
center
through 1 more
fielder,
inning,
TJ
anything after that, a
Friedel.
hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouled off to the right.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No
Oh,
balls,
this offense has
2
just
strikes.
been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Foul ball still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And they're down 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right down the chute, strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Wow, good luck
0-2.
catching up to that one.
And ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow preparing to come on if needed. That missed by a
2-2.
lot. 2-2. And that
Full
skips
count.
in the dirt. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you
batting,
absolutely
Shortstop,
crazy.
Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the first
Nope,
pitch
that's
misses
it.
for ball one. And that drops in for a strike. Out to center. Friedel under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now Terry
Dalton
Francona makes his
Varsho.
way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Hunter Green out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Reds,
now, Andrew Abbott.
number 41.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed
Andrew
hitter coming up to
Abbott.
hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Outside,
ball.
and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. Next offering
2-1.
down low and in the dirt. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the sixth. Blue Jays 2 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Bottom of the
Reds,
sixth.
right
Now it's the right
fielder,
fielder,
Noel
Noel V. Marte. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Here's the 0-2. And that one hit to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today,
Now
but they
batting,
still get the out.
shortstop,
That's what a good
Ellie
sinker's
De
designed to
La
do. Get a
Cruz.
guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's down and in.
Well, he gets
One
to
ball, no
balls
strikes.
that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he
1-1.
just takes it away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And George makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
Now
yourself
batting,
it's about the
designated
process. You did
hitter,
everything
Austin
right there.
Hayes.
Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Now batting, left
And
fielder.
now it's Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Late swing fouled off. Abbott, a 6-foot lefty, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Foul ball there. And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Way upstairs, and the count is 2-2. That's inside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Good eye in that spot. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home, safe. It's 3-zip.
Wastes no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. A strikeout and a walk. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Now batting, left fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season. So when you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And next is the designated hitter, Addison Barger. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ball 1, no
ball.
strikes. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Hayes. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Louis Varland.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And here's the first baseman.
For the Reds.
The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that is out of play. Comes up empty. Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Nance. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one not close. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Jose Trevino.
And now it's going to be Jose Trevino. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, second baseman Matt
Now
McClain.
a chance for Matt McClain. And that's in there at the knees. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
One and two.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He makes the grab, and that is that. Reds leave one, still down 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back, and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start
58.
the eighth. Scott Barlow.
Scott
Pretty tight
Barlow.
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Vladimir
Leading
Guerrero
off for the
Jr.
Blue Jays.
0 for
First
3 in this
baseman,
one.
Vladimir
Singy,
Guerrero.
he's a guy that
Jr.
covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better
Now
than
batting,
that. Really nice
shortstop,
job
Bo
staying up the
Bichette.
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Guerrero gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's the strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Martinez up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter warming up as well. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Throw to first, safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And here is Dalton Varsho. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
0-1.
Outside low, and 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marte makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other.
Ouch, that one got him.
Now batting, right
Nathan
fielder,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Next up for the Blue Jays. Ball one
No,
there.
that missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
45.
bottom of the eighth. Tommy Nance.
Tommy Nance.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those
Leading
matchups
off
this
for the
year.
Reds,
So this seems
center
like a
fielder,
calculated move.
TJ Friedel.
Friedel
No,
in the
that
box
missed. That's the
here.
ball.
Lets that one go for a ball.
Got to keep things
2-0.
airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And another
Nope,
ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In for a strike. 3-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Count's full.
That's out to center field. Varsho has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Noel V.
Marte.
Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. And that's too high. And it's fouled away. The Jays leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next offering misses, and the count is filled up. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid
Up
effort out of their
next for the
starter, and the
Reds,
bullpen is
shortstop,
following suit.
Ellie
It's just a good day as a
De La
manager or as a
Cruz.
pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
2 outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. That one ripped. And forget it. Home run number 20 on the year, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Austin Hayes. First pitch misses. And there's a strike.
That's the ball.
Check swing, called strike. Here's a 2-2. That one missed. Gavin Lux
Down is full.
waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's back. And that ball is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-2.
They're fighting to get back into this game. Back-to-back blasts, and now they're in striking distance. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher now for the Jays, Shane Bieber. This is his third time out this year.
Number 57, Shane Bieber.
Two outs, nobody on. Next for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls. One strike.
Two out, space is empty. Looking to get the tying run on base. Struck him out looking. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's a ball.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt.
Ball. Count is full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses.
That's in.
So
Ball
leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting, second baseman.
Man at first, Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. And ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Move to first.
No, he's safe.
And that's in for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now batting, left fielder George Springer. George Springer will hit next. Runner takes off. Liner caught at second. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Reds 2. Dylan Tate comes on trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 29, Dylan Tate.
And now the first
Leading
baseman,
off for the
1 for
Reds.
3.
First baseman.
So important to stay within
16.
yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Springer there makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Key Brian
So up
Hayes.
next, Key Brian Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. On the ground out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And they're down to their last out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine,
Now
but that doesn't mean
batting,
it's always going to be
catcher,
smooth. He
Jose
delivered a good play
Trevino.
right there.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. That's in there. That's strike 1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And it's even up. Up the middle, Jimenez. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.